So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball, but he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Tries to... Can he finish? We've got a goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Shoots! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Madrid with another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold, delivered with big chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ferran Torres is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Edmils did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Madrid are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Rafinha. It's come to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. And smartly reclaimed. Here's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Olmo. And here's Mbappe. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Searching passes played there. Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alaba. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo, can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Camavinga. Oh, cracking ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And they win it back again. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well cleared. Alaba. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Alaba. Dani Vivian. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Camavinga. And it's Alaba. Passes short and sharp. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot.
Oh, what's he done? Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Goulet. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. Oh no, this does not look good. Ferran Torres. Bellingham. Alaba. It's Camavinga. That is good alertness. Played into space. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, what has happened here? No foul, says the referee. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Chouameni, Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Dani Olmo, Edmilson, Camavinga, and the through ball. Time and again they are repelled. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. This is a promising build-up. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Arda Güler. Tries to play it through. And it's been hooked away. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferran Torres. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And they are right back within touch! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Spreads it out wide. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Camavinga, Mbappe, Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Alaba. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bellingham. Alaba. Bellingham. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Bellingham. Alaba. Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the finish! And that's a sharp finish! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have movement on both benches. So now the difference is 3. And it's Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. Getting up there! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And it didn't take him long. Just six shapes to shoot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Azar. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, well played, well played. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet. Now that's well seen too. And we're done. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Salamakers makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, I think his running power and his pace is going to make him a tremendous asset. He'll always be looking for the overlap, and if his new teammates can get on the same wavelength as him, then we could be in for watching something special grow.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. No, he's just misjudged that one. Searching pass he's played there. Rabiot. Akanji. De Bruyne. Driving on and making good progress. Rafael Leao. Now he's got space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zielinski.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for...
Jimenez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rafael Leao. No foul, says the referee. That is good alertness. Tomori. Zielinski. Rabiot.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pinches it off him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gabbia gets on his bike and on the move. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's being shifted off it.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Zielinski. Zielinski, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's all alone. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's made it. Takes a shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Jimenez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a hit! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jimenez. That is ended up in no man's land. Salmakers. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Pavlovic clears it away. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, what a ball! Modric.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Salmakers, not the most accurate pass. Ricci. Pass somewhat off target. Salmakers. That'll be a throw. Pavlovic. Spread to the right. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on
He's in one-on-one. Shot a goal! And he should have made them pay.
Ricci has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pavlovic. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's De Bruyne. Ricci promptly onto that, and that is that. Salmakers. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now Gabbia. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a promising position. That's a throw. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's in a great position here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne. Jimenez, who's set up one goal so far. Zielinski. Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. And it's Salmakers. He has found a way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, what a mistake!
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. And he's taking no chances there. Ricci. Jimenez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zielinski. That has not gone well. Rafael Leao turns back here, probably the best option. Oh no, this does not look good. Now Gabbia. Salmakers. It's a pretty loose pass. Ricci calmly anticipates. Ricci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zielinski.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's looking unstoppable! Oh, good climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Jimenez. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Salmakers. No way through there. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now, can they get him away? Pavlovic gets across to intercept that. Might be danger here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking to play him in. Will play through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Zielinski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was from...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Big chance! Messi. Now it's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Van Dijk. And it's Valverde. And Akanji. Foden. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, he's got space here. Robertson. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Kane. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mbappe! Foden clears without hesitation. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. And that is well cleared. So it is still 0-0. Mbappe. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that was nowhere near his best. That has not gone well. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Wriggles his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Kane. Kane. Akanji cuts it out. Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold pokes it out wide. Caicedo. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's come to nothing. And Akanji. And it's Valverde. And Robertson. Not the most accurate pass. And smartly reclaimed. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Akanji. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Flashes in a terrific effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! That is his ton, and does he not know it? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Threads one in. He's in a great position here. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Kane. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Bruyne. Mbappe! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's good running with the ball. And this is De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. And it's Messi. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Valverde. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it again, and that could set him on his way. Tries one from range! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, there's a probing ball. Foden. Foot in. Oh, super find. Now Mbappe. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
The two
23.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A case now of complete control. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to get rid. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Oh, that looks a cracking... He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Well, that is remarkable.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, De Bruyne. Number 22.
The final 5 minutes.
Coming on the field.
Andriy.
Number 10,
Camavinga.
Number
And it's
8,
Messi.
Zielinski.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Zielinski. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ferran Torres, passing nice and neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.